Hello, hello. We're playing Outbound today. This is Coffee Kuma Clark. You can skip the intro by following the timestamp on the timeline itself on YouTube. So I should be establishing some chapters there. Just click on that. Find where you want to be. So, yesterday I had a little bit of an oopsie. And with that oopsie came the problem of just not really being all that audible. Hopefully I sound okay at the moment. I do think I am at least sounding better right now. Because based on the footage yesterday, this mic is infinitely better than the one I was using yesterday. In any case, that also means that I just want to kind of redo my intro from yesterday. And so I'll just go ahead and explain why I'm doing this series. Main reason I'm doing this series is because I have a problem with finishing the games that I have bought. Kind of dawned on me that I have a lot of games that I have not played, spent a lot of money on Steam, and recently I ended up comparing my Steam library with someone else's, and I realized I just had a lot of games. A lot of good games that I've either not played or have not finished. And I thought that was a shame and somewhat disrespectful to the developers of these games. You know what? Not somewhat. It is kind of. It is disrespectful. And I want to change that. So I've been wanting to do this for a while now, but I've kind of been like debating on whether or not it should be a stream or not. But I kind of decided I'll go on the compromise and record a Let's Play series instead, going all the way back to like old school YouTube. This type of content isn't as famous as it used to be. The series is really more for me. So so with that said, I'm also just don't expect constant commentary. I don't even know how much I'll be talking. Yesterday I did talk a lot, but I definitely I'm recording on a daily basis. I'm definitely gonna have days where I just don't have the energy to talk much. So yeah, this is kind of becoming like a self diary and a let's play both at the same time. So, if you look at the playlist or the videos I've uploaded, you will notice that I have two parts to the Let's Play, and that's kind of what I'm adding here, just to help me focus on the game and also just help me finish the game and in a way that doesn't really force me to rush it. Essentially, I want to give the game the time that it deserves. And so, in order to help me do that, I want to be able to stay focused and stay immersed. And for some people, I know this doesn't work, but I am one of those people whom a Pomodoro timer works well. So, I will see it in the corner here, top left corner of the screen. We have a Pomodoro timer. And let me just, I've set up like a screen to have it focused because yesterday I didn't have this. So, have it focused during the break. So that way you can kind of have a look at it a bit closer. Just want to have watching someone do Pomodoro timer. I thought that might be helpful to someone who wants just a companion with Pomodoro timer or just like a video attached to a Pomodoro timer. Who the hell knows? But scientifically speaking, sometimes it isn't really all that effective, but it does help get you at least into that state of focus. I don't know if I'll be able to help if I'll just end up being a distraction. But that is kind of what I'm thinking my potential audience for this might be. I did tell you this is more for me and rather not for a viewership, but if you are someone like that, then this video may be for you. In any case, I also explained this yesterday. For Outbound, my goal is to light all the fire camps in all current four maps, since it's kind of an open-ended game and it's hard to tell when it actually ends. So that's going to be my definition for finishing the game. Just lighting all the fire camps in all current four maps. So if the new map comes in later, I'm probably not going to play it in this Let's Play. Maybe a different time. I don't know how much time that's going to take, but I'm hoping to finish this maybe within a month or two. I'll be playing more or less every day for the next, for that amount of time. In any case, so yeah, um, the timer, just explain. Not sure how much time I've spent just explaining some stuff now. Timer is a game called A Chill With You, a Lo-Fi Story. Just focus on that. So it's this game, separate game, running both of them at the same time, just to have this playthrough going. And essentially, the timer is going to be 25 minutes, 5-minute breaks. And I'll split the videos into two. First of all, it's just playing Outbound, and then after that, I have a second video, which is part two, essentially, where I just go through the story of this particular game. In any case, let's go back to Outbound and let's start the game. The It was really a shame yesterday that I just didn't have a good mic on. But well, we're playing from now on. I did ask some of my friends for this game. Just having some water, but none of them got it. So, me and my friends don't exactly share a lot of games in common, especially since I tend to like rather obscure games. And I did tell you though that I don't finish an awful lot of my games. That is true. Uh, where do I want to like going through here? I mean, it's not like my friends don't play survival games, but we all kind of have different affinities for games. One of my friends just like being efficient. One of them likes exploring. I mean, there are overlaps, of course. You know how it is. Like we if we do have a game that we share and we enjoy together, we do play those. But yeah, for this particular game, I'm just kind of going at it alone. But that's completely fine because this game is meant to be a relaxing experience. Doesn't even have enemies. I don't think it. Um, yeah, going through here. First zones, first map. We're almost done with the first map, so that kind of makes me happy. Some sense of progress there. But I do have if you're noticing my camper, I'm not really focusing furnishing it all that much because I'm not really sure how I want to build it. Wrong way. I mean, I am not too fond of the aesthetic that's going here for, and I did talk about this yesterday, but I had the bad mic on. But camping videos are quite popular on YouTube. You know, the silent ASMR type of videos. And my primary inspiration camping is RCC Real. Heard of that? but that is the one I taking primary inspiration from. That is the case. RCC Reloaded doesn't have an outdoor tent most of the time. He just does content inside the van itself. That's kind of his thing, and I think it's rather unique. I think it's interesting. That is very loud. I don't know. I don't even know if you're hearing me over that. And he plays games while inside his van. He cooks inside his van. Is that even safe? I don't know. I don't really know. But he does use that is kind of how he works. He just opens the van up. That's it. That's there is. That's it. That's his entire setup. Alright, everything just kinda comes in from there. So when you kinda asked me to build this camper thing, I don't really know what to do with it. I feel like I should it's becoming more because of I guess I need this type of situation rather than me thinking of anything aesthetic, particular aesthetic that I'm after. And that's been kind of the reason why I haven't decorated. Maybe I can look up some inspiration online, like with what some other people. But saw some. I do need to download ticket. Um, wood. All right, so I'm after. There are a few things I'm after while going in. One of them is go here, and one of them check this area out. Don't know where it's supposed to. You know, Skyrim. This area. The last time I here, jumping around a lot. Yeah, I was right. Scrap metal only. The second thing I just told you that um not really a second thing. Told you that I'm not really thinking how to I want to decorate this, but there's an awful lot of decoration. Yes, I think I have. Cool. I'm going here. Kind of grab this. Oh, come on. Don't really have any topics I want. I mean, all right. So this is going to be apparently a video on my me and my friend's channel that we are starting up, but I want to talk about it here. I didn't know that people just found pickleball to be cringe. Why do they think it's cringe? That was very strange to me, and friend was explaining it to me a little bit. It was like, there are some people who are making it personality. I was like, oh, there's those kinds of people, sorts of things. Like we call certain people gym bros, right? If they just make the entire gym their identity, and I feel like it's kind of the same thing. Not saying like that, it's cringe or not cringe. I just feel like we are starting to reach like a level of um we've reached this point in fandoms in particular, or just hobbies. Yeah, hobbies. There we go. That's the term I'm looking for. Reached this point in hobbies where we are gatekeeping an awful right. Gatekeeping used to be a problem. I'm not saying that it was. It was. It's only a problem now. Gatekeeping has always been a problem, but it felt like it was isolated to those elitist communities, certain level of, like, for example, one there was a time where Dark Souls was being gatekept by people who only played the like hard difficulties, and basically they didn't want anyone else in the community for whatever reason. And I've always thought that it's fucking stupid. Toho also has this kind of problem where it's being gate kept by elitists. Elitists. How do you pronounce that word? But elitists, whatever, however you pronounce elitists, and you know, I just think it's a problem because communities, hobbies, fandoms just grow based on new blood. Fandoms always need new blood. Hobbies always need new blood. Otherwise, who are you going to play with? Who are you going to enjoy these things with? And it's one thing to enjoy something by yourself, it's another to share it with someone else. That's kind of what the point of fandoms are, aren't they? Kind of what the point of hobbies are. Well, not really hobbies, but shared experiences. Hobbies like pickleball, for example. I don't think you can play pickleball alone. I've personally tried pickle, but um, I do get where it's coming from because I think it's the very same people that turn these things into their identities that are the very same people that are trying to gatekeep it from everyone else. And I just think that's sad. That is very, very sad. Right. I need. Is there any way I can get there? Ooh. I completely forgot about that. Anyway, that's kind of my take on it. Just get extra things on top of that. Yes. You know what? I should charge. Should listen to what it's telling me. Get on close. Uh, well, honestly, I've spent a long time at that thought, but had a lot of time to process and think about it. Think on that. I am a total fan, and I've been debating whether I'm a real fan or not for like a really time. And I decided, yes, I am a fan. Kind of like the same thing with artists and drawing. When you draw, no matter your skill level, you are an artist. It's just a matter of you're a beginner artist, intermediate artist, or an advanced or master artist. You are an artist no matter what level you are. It's not like you only become an artist. Um, like you only become an artist, but like okay, sorry. It's not like you only become an artist after you reach a certain level. I think that's true for like every other hobby. Gatekeeping is just for whatever hobby you might have. I hate scrapers so much. Thank God I'm not into Pokemon. But, scrapers are a problem for like everything these days. It's crazy. I so about a year ago I discovered really it was recommended that I try outside with coffee, and I've ever since I've tried it, it's been hard to come back. I've thoroughly enjoyed oat with coffee, just like the way flavors kind of mix. But then here in my country at least, there's like an outside craze ever since last year. And while the big stores are kind of fighting against it by stocking outside repeatedly over and over again, outside has plenty of freaking scalpers. Like, how does that even make sense? It's milk, it's oat milk. Why are we getting, why? Why is that being scalped? Is it because they're just buyers? That to me is insane. That is an absolute insanity. It's just oat milk. Just oat milk. Stop scalping it. I don't get it. Why? But yeah, I've been deferring to other oat milk because of that. Kind of a shame because out of all the oat milks I've tried, outside is still the best. Not sponsored, by the way. I think I have to just kind of make that. It is a shame though, truly. Just crap milk can make 10. Cause but yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I know I was talking about the outside, but what was the last thing I said? I don't really remember anymore. I don't know if you can hear my fan, but I'm hoping that you can't. It's kind of facing me at the moment. bit too hot here. Can't really live without it. Here us those. I totally lost track of what I was doing. Yeah, that is a cap and snap. Let me just try bringing it to my face. Wait, you can hear my voice a bit better. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have muted. Give me a sec. Hello. But yeah, it is now closer to me. I don't have to speak as loudly as I used to. Hopefully, preserve a little bit of my beautiful of my voice. Hello. Weird that you don't take carrots for feed. How have you been? How have your days been? Hope you've been having a great day. That you're having a great time. May all beautiful things in the world come to you, and may you have good fun with that. Misstylized, but it's very pretty. Like it's just another proof that stylized games are the way, rather than there's a place for realistic games. I think. Like personally, I think Battlefront is a beautiful game, like the new one. I haven't never played it, but I don't think I will, considering the amount of um problems that are revolving around the bad practices of its publisher. But it is a very pretty game. I think the technology they use there is incredible. Uh, Got the exact term for that, but it is definitely like a wonderful technology. I'm not sure where else it's used, but I sure do hope it's used somewhere else. Park again, really. Well, that's been some of that while I'm gathering birch trees or silver bark wood. The camp's right there, but uh, there's a bridge right there, and I think that's the one that leads to where we want to be. I want to see if there's like any other tech here. Is the problem I have? Oh, that tech? I think that is tech. Bit far though. Have I not grabbed that one? Oh, it's beyond the river. Can I even go through the river? I don't think I can I? So that may be containing the tech we need. Oh, I'll light this one up, but there's two routes. I'm probably gonna need planks. Sincerely hoping not birch planks, but there's probably going to be birch planks in it. It's everwood planks. You don't have everwood planks either. That since I'll be here a bit, I'll go ahead and explore what's on the other side. Oh, it's time for the break, guys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah, a bit. All right, I'll stop here because I do need to obey the Pomodoro. Uh, I'll be back in about 4.5 minutes. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Well, I'm back. I'm just verifying where that goes. Okay, so I don't remember what I was talking about, so whatever. Um, but, let me just focus on the game for a bit. Just remembering because the yesterday I did three Pomodoro cycles. Today I'm only doing two. I feel like I might have energy for a third one. I don't know. We're only starting on cycle two. Just now. See, nothing. Yep, nothing. Reason why I reduced it to two. Ooh, I didn't bring up the screen. Sorry about that. Uh, reason why I'm only doing two today is rather simple. Because yesterday I got very tired by the time I got to the third cycle, and I was not really feeling like it. And my third cycle was kind of low energy, and I kind of didn't like that. And I wanted to have a decent amount to do stuff, especially since we do have a part two to the series. Although I'm just reading stuff on part two, so I'm still testing things out. I'll see whether or not that way, or you know, whether to do two or three. We'll figure it out as time goes on. For now, I'm doing two. Maybe tomorrow I'll do two again. And if I feel like I can do more consistently, then I'll add another one. I did feel very tired after during the third Pomodoro cycle yesterday, so, and I was kind of just rushing. I was rushing the game, and I already told you I don't want to rush the game. Just like the entire reason. Um, doesn't have the what are those? Entire reason why am going to stick with two. In a way, I am kind of rushing, right? I'm just going through things in a rather efficient way, but I know when I feel like I'm just dragging my feet along. Don't want that to happen. Are those connected to the ground somehow? I feel like yes, they are. What are those? These. Okay. Oh, there. What are those? Very curious because I've. Oh, that's a bit of lag. Anyway, checking if I have anything else running that I shouldn't have running. Yes, I do. Let's close that down. Look, I have 32 gigs of RAM. I bought that right before the RAM prices scaled up way. because we were already anticipating it last year, bought it before it really got too crazy, and now it costs like 3 times as much than when I initially bought it. But I don't have a very powerful CPU, don't have a very powerful GPU, and GPU costs are also sky high, and there's no way I'm upgrading that anytime soon. It is a problem though, because I tried plugging in yesterday's footage into DaVinci Resolve. It was way laggier than last I remembered opening. But then again, I haven't really done any editing in a very long time. I didn't even do any editing yesterday. I kinda am formatting these to be to need no edit. Trying my to do my best with that. In a sense, yeah. I mean, I'm just doing pre-recorded streams, sort of, kind of, in a way, but not really. Because I'm not streaming them. I have to explore this area. No water supply of scrap metal. I can. Okay. Or that do. Uh, oh. Oh. Bug. Oh. Cobble. 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 There's. I sure as hell hope. Well, that's just a mist maker. Isn't there like a story about how the fields are naturally watered by the morning? Is that like common? City boy, so I have no idea if that's true or not. What I've been really curious about can sit. I don't really rock. Kind of a shame. Curious about those. It's a nice, actually clear as hell. Wait, what are these called? Are those called? I forgot what those are called. I know what those sunflowers are called. I'm not really a flower guy. Jeffrey Johnson. Can I go up there? I think these are cool, but I have no idea what they are. They're like just glorified giant kites. I think they are glorified giant kites, aren't they? Still cool though. Doghouse here is it for you? The book there. Can we eat what I just picked up? Get an oven. Oh, bread. Nice. There you go. Nice. Bread's very efficient food. Carrots. Are. Why is this warm? Oh, there you go. Okay. Oof, heavy. The freaking camp here that I didn't even notice the first time. Cool. They're all I can grab. Hello, derpy rabbits. Ooh, I can. That's insane. Because that's a lot of carrots. A lot of carrots, and I can't even feed them to rabbits. That's a freaking chest up there. And we got the spinning wheel. Yes, that's exactly what I was after. Right. Damn it. It's like I hit the bar itself. Perfect. Uh, Pop down our spinning wheel. And how much thread I needed? The requirement to get to the next area is a pickaxe too. I needed two. Like, how do you even plant stuff? I wonder if we can just plant, like, I don't know, berries maybe, or wheat. Like, yes, okay, yes, I can. What do I need? I have a lot of the gardening. I need planks. I'll do. Yes. Done. That. All right. I wanted a oven too. I need two planks. Yep. Great. Okay. Perfect. I need water for this. Makes sense. Take as much as I can of that. Actually, pardoning. Is it like Harvest Moon? Water it daily? Need 5 bolts. Oh, okay. Can you combine this? Is there crafting in this game? Probably not. Maybe I can do it in a processor. No. This is too heavy. I mean, oh, I have a fuck ton of carrots. Um, carrots. Grab the bread. Cool. All right. Do I need to water them again? Guess it is daily. Fair. Okay, now we go to the elevator. We have 6 minutes left, guys. I think we might be able to stop at a very good stopping point. And we make it on time. You know what? I think we're going to stop the moment we get to the next map. Unless that takes too long. We'll figure it out. I almost fell. Yeah, well, how do I power it on? Go back. Maybe the system is up here. Holy crap, the coffee just got all the way up. How do I power this on? What's the big idea? I thought the way to power it on would be found up here, but obviously I can't even jump out. The mystery might be harder to resolve than I. Oh, vehicle part incorrectly. Never mind then. Oh, I can't move. Okay. Cool. Okay. It is now time, dudes. Before I do that, let me charge the damn thing again. That battery capacity that just double. That's why it looks so low. It did double, didn't it? Crazy. We're fine, I think. I hope. No, why did I choose that one first? Ah, like we are making it in time. Let's go. Oh, I discarded the radio signal. Is that something I can recover the next time or okay? I am now in the second map. And I can't check the status of the first map. But this seems to be a forest and lots of water. Well, let's find our first camp first. Imagine if it requires like a local type of wood. I'm seeing a different type of wood around already. Just a different color in it. Right. Redwood. Yeah. And there's no supply. That's Everwood. Yes, let me just light this camp on fire and skip. Yeah, we are done with 2 cycles of Pomodoro timer. I think it may end up being possible that chill with you might not level up as much. As I looking at it and it only leveled up one. I'm pretty sure that means it has a scaling and like attached to it. But in any case, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I have fun, stay safe, stay happy. I'll see you all later in just a bit if you want to watch the Kill With You unlocks. Just go ahead and check if there are unlocks. Yeah, there are. And so that's going to be it for today. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.